in Japan.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Those are wise words from a band called Hathaway. Hello, all you wonderful people, and greetings from Ohatsu Shotengai, or Ohatsu Shopping Street. Now, in English-speaking countries, when you think of love, you might think of the famous story Romeo and Juliet, two star-crossed lovers bound to be with one another. They know each other for about 3 days and then they end up killing themselves. It's a wonderful story written by Bill Shakespeare. You probably know him as Will or William or something like that. But in Japan, they have a similar story, and it actually happened. This Shotengai is actually named after Ohatsu, a woman that would be the Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. She was a courtesan, which may or may not have been someone that works for very rich people at night. If you get what I mean. If you don't, that's okay too. And her Romeo will be a man named Tokubei. That kid's very excited about Tokubei because he was a soy sauce seller. That kind of makes it a Japanese love story. A soy sauce seller and a courtesan. Also, they have cats in the Shotengai that have their ears that look like sakura. Yeah, they got the little tip in them like sakuras. That's crazy. Oh. Their ears are like that because if they get captured, the doctor neuters them, and that means that they're neutered stray cats. And alongside of the Shotengai is the Ohatsu Tenji, which is dedicated to the two lovers and to young lovers everywhere. Now, before you go into the shrine and say, "Ooh, I really want to confess my love and I want to be with this person," you might want to hear the rest of the story. You see, Tokubei and Ohatsu couldn't really be together because Tokubei's uncle said, "Hey, you can't be with her, you're going to be with this girl's daughter, and I already gave her mother $2,000, the equivalent of $2,000. He's like, "What? I like Ohatsu." So in secret, he went under his uncle's radar and went to the village and said, "I'm canceling," and he took the $2,000 back and went back to see Ohatsu. Unfortunately, his uncle was also his boss, so he fired him and demanded the $2,000 back. But his friend, who was an oil salesman, said, I really need $2,000 right now, and I'll pay you back really quickly, don't worry." By the way, if anyone comes up to you and they need that exact amount of money, do not trust them because it's a trick. It's a trick, and you know what? He's waiting for him to come back and pay him, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, "I've got this stamp right here." He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about because this stamp got stolen about the time that I owe you this money. You're trying to extort me." And old Tokubei had to leave, had to escape, and the only person that would help him was Ohatsu. And to make this story a little more convoluted, Ohatsu and the oil salesman, Tokubei's great friend, were set to be together. He had the hots for Ohatsu. Unfortunately, a plan was hatched. Ohatsu and Tokubei decided, "Hey, let's kill ourselves." So they went out into the woods, and Tokubei took Ohatsu, took her to a tree, slit her throat, and then did the self to him. Murder-suicide, everybody. What a love story. Now, this place is real. It's based on a real story, but it became popular in the 1700s because of bunraku play, which is Japanese puppets. Come on in, let's go see the shrine. And right here, they actually have the story of Ohatsu and Tokubei. Lovers from around the world come here and put En Musube to announce their love and the hope for the future. Now, while you're here, you can get a fortune done, or you could get your fortune done by a giant animatronic demon monster. Out of those two options, I think you know which one I'm going to go for. Oh, gee. It scared me. He's just so gaped. I hope this thing is good. Let's see what's in this sucker. Oh no, I've already ruined it. Study, improve for physical fitness, and your scores will improve also. Are you saying I'm fat? And if you want to meet Tokubei and Ohatsu, here they are right here in the flesh. Their hands worn from all the people that touched them. And you may say, well, that's really cute that they have a shrine that's dedicated to them. But they actually died here in 1703. This is their monument to them. Unfortunately, during World War II, this shrine was bombed to heck. So in 1957, they redid the shrine. So obviously the tree is probably not here anymore. But this is where they died and where they remain and where the hopes and prayers of young lovers everywhere come to be fulfilled. But I hope that your love doesn't end with a suicide pact. As I always say, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. And if you guys really like love, please subscribe, because my next videos are going to be about White Day, the antithesis to Valentine's Day. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay groovy.